Hello everybody, I'm Lila Hoops from Paris, France, and welcome to this long-awaited tutorial on the infinity chest roll. A lot of people have been asking me about this trick. I have not invented it. I'm going to link the video where I saw it many years ago on a video of Tiana Zoomer, and I really loved it and started doing it, and so many people ask for it that I thought I would give you my best tips to achieve this trick. The prerequisite for this move is a chest roll from one side and from the other side. You need to be able to do a chest roll throwing with the thumb up and catching the hoop on the palm of your hand. So you really want to grab on the hoop. If you can't do a chest roll yet, this might be a little bit too advanced for you, and I suggest that you come back once this trick is solid. Usually when we do a chest roll, our body is facing the front or the back, but we are always in this direction. In this particular trick, we are facing the side, so it's more like a profile trick. Maybe in the beginning we can start only with the legs together. You pick one side, it doesn't matter because we're going to practice both. The hoop is always launched from the back, so the hand that starts the move comes from behind. So I have my thumb up and I'm going to try to look at my hoop again. So we try to keep the hips to the front and we only open here on the shoulder. Chest roll can be a little bit hard on the back because we usually have to bend backward. So I suggest that you always contract your core, your abdominals, and I like to bend my knees to make it a little bit like less hard on my back. Again, the hand that launched the hoop is always behind you, and you catch on the opposite hand facing forward to the front. And now we're going to change the side. So the hand goes down, and now we are ready to launch. So I'm looking over my shoulder here and bring this chest roll to the front. Now the hoop is back in my left hand again, launch and catch. Now you can use this momentum here. The hand that catches the hoop always goes down. So you use that momentum to launch the hoop. You don't stop. Going down and launch. Down and launch. Down and down. So you really want to use that momentum to create that continuous roll. Because if you stop, maybe you're going to lose balance and it's going to break the dynamic of the trick. We practice with the legs together first. Now we're going to practice with the legs apart. But remember, we are not facing here. We want to be on the side. So we're going to twist the hips to one side, and you can see we have this kind of like lunge position. You can pick either of the sides. It doesn't matter. In my particular case, I spin to the right, and so I prefer to do my torsion to the right side. So then I like to put my weight on my right hip here. But you need to pick the position that feels the safer for you. So I'm going to twist to the side. I prefer to put my weight on the front leg, and here I kind of like lift my heel, and I'm only kind of like holding on my toes. That helps me pushing myself and putting my weight over my front leg. Now we're going to work on the arms. The arms are doing a forward extension, so a big circle with the arm. Both are going forward, but they are not together. So when one is to the front, one is to the back, like this. So right now my shoulders are still looking to the front, so we're going to extend this motion and we twist here to look at the hand to the back, and then to the front and back and front. In the torsion, I really want you here to look at your hand that is behind you, because this is where you're going to launch the hoop. like this. Now we have all the elements to add the hoop. So again, I have the hoop in my dominant hand, twisting my hips to the side, and as I launch the hoop, I prefer to have my weight here, it's easier. And as soon as I release and catch on my front hand, I'm gonna put my weight over the front. This hand goes up, and the one that has the hoop goes down, and launch. 1, whoop, and 2. 1 and 2. The balance is the hardest element of this trick. So really have some smaller goals. Maybe just do 1 and 2. See if you can like balance for 1 and 2, and then go back to something else. And once you feel good doing 2, maybe you reach for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you probably didn't notice, but in the middle of the trick, I contracted my abs because I started just like moving my chest, and then I was just like, ooh, this is unstable, and automatically I contracted my abdominals and I felt better. This is really strong on the hips as well because you contract your quads a lot, so don't do too much. Just a little bit, and then you have a break, stretch a little bit, shake your legs, and then you can do more in the future. If your chest rolls are not completely solid yet, you can still practice with bringing the hoop to your chest with your hands and catch. We would call them half rolls, so that's a nice way to work on the twisting without having to focus so much on the smoothness of your roll. So it's totally okay to kind of like fake your chest roll a little bit before going into this full extension. Most mistake I see is people changing the feet here all the time. Again, remember, once you picked up a side, you are always having the same leg to the front, and you're not changing every time. If you're doing this, I mean, oops, it works, but you're never gonna have this torsion, this twist here aesthetic. So you really want to keep those legs at the exact same place the whole time. Thank you for watching, and if you liked my teaching style and my French accent, I have a couple of ideas for more video classes, but like a full class, a full 1-hour class that I would film for you because I cannot travel so much, and I really want to share my material. They won't be free, of course, because this is a lot of time of researching the tricks and creating the class, but I'm pretty sure they will be pretty affordable and that they will help you in your hula hoop journey. So see you soon.